Well, hello there, folks. This lovely little video is going to be a great resource for you so that you can, throughout the rest of this year, show me handwritten work that you have completed. So I'm going to show you how to insert a picture of your handwritten work so that it is legible, easy to read, cropped, and presented very nicely, and can be uploaded into any Google Doc. In this particular case, we're actually going through Google Slides, and it can be uploaded into here as well. Now, there are a couple different ways of doing this. I'm going to be showing you how to use your computer to do this, but you could also use your phone. And if I can, I will try to find a way to record that to show you how to use your phone. So what I want you to do is make sure you have watched Professor Dave's video and have completed a hand-drawn flowchart of how matter is classified or broken down. Now you can take the time to make it all fun and pretty with all kinds of colors and pictures or definitions, or you could have just scratched it right out for whatever you need. This portfolio is for you. It's a resource for you to understand, so what you put into it is to benefit you. Now, if you have made your classification of matter flowchart, what I would like for you to do is to go somewhere in between your classification of matter definitions and the atomic structure definitions and put a slide in there, an empty slide, and title it Classification of Matter Flowchart, because this will be where we insert the photo of your work. So we're going to click here because this is where we want it to go. We want to make sure our cursor is where we want our picture to be. We're going to go up to Image, Insert, then Image, and down to Camera. And this should open up, ideally, the camera, hey, in your computer. Now this gets a little tricky, a little awkward. So what we want to do is we take your awesome flow chart, and we're going to kind of try to arrange it so you can see everything. Seriously, try not to cover information with your fingers. And so here we go. I think I can see everything. I'm going to snap that photo. Yes, I am. So once you have pushed that lovely little photo button here, you snapped your photo shows up here on the right-hand side. And so I'm going to say, yep, it's got the blue highlight around it. That's the one I want to insert. I'm going to insert that. And look, there it is. But I really want this to be a better version of itself. So I'm going to double click on that, and that brings up my ability to crop. And now, ideally, I'd like to be able to crop my hands out. Unfortunately, I don't think I can, but I can probably get my face right out of there. And boop, perfect. And oh, we're going to get mostly over here. And I don't want to cut out any information. Oops, Control Z, that's not what I want. I want to grab this little black line here that helps me cut that out. And so I go, oh, that's probably as good as I'm going to get. I can do this side too over here. I'm going to get that. There we go. We're just going to go boop. And then let's see, can I move this around in any way? Control Z, all right. And then I hit enter. And look, there it is in all of its glory. Now, if you're worried that it's not big enough and you can't read everything, which is really what you want to do, we start dragging these little boop spots right out. And look, I can read what's in there. I can see my pictures. What you want to do is to make sure whatever photo you're taking, you can read legibly. Because if I can't read it, I have no idea if you actually did any of your work. You could have just done a bunch of circles and squiggles on a page. So any work that you're going to be required to insert and show needs to be legible, which might mean you're going to have to use some dark pens, black or really deep blue ink, or push really hard down with your pencil, because the darker the writing utensil, the easier it'll be to read it. Okay, and now I can drag this anywhere I really want. If I don't like the fact that this text box stays here, I click on the outside and hit delete, and now it's just my photo, and bang, my classification of matter flow chart. Woo! Okay, if you want to use your phone, which typically takes much higher quality photos, okay, what you would want to do is line your phone up over what you want to snap a photo of. Okay, so let's say you've used your phone and you've snapped a pretty sweet little photo of the work you want to upload. Okay. What you're going to want to do is go down here to this little thing right here, right? And, you know, I kind of want to edit this. So we're going to go to Edit Actions. And I'm not going to do any of that because that's not what I want to do. I want to go up here, just kidding, to the word Edit, right? I want to crop this because I'd like to crop everything out of it. I know there's a wicked glare. Sorry. So let's see if I could do this. So what you want to do is while you're in the photo, let's crop all of that business out here. I'm going to crop all of this out here. Maybe move that over a little. All right, so that's the photo in all of its beautiful glory. When you've got it where you want it, you go to this little icon here. Boop. And so I have this linked to my drive, right? So that's my Google Drive. So I'm going to click right on that. Doop. And it's going to come up. See, I have multiple people in mind because of my kids and whatnot, but I'm going to click myself. And then down here, I'm going to say, you know, what folder do I want it to go to? I'm just going to have that go to my drive. And I'm going to say we're going to save it here. And then up in the top corner it says upload. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that. And bang, it's uploaded to my drive. So the beauty part now is that when I want to go about inserting the photo of that work, okay, let me get out of this. So now, let's say I want to use that photo. I should be able to go Insert, Image, and look, Drive should come up. And then over here, if I go to Recents, there it is in its beautiful glory. And I'm just going to insert that baby. Woo! See how much clearer it is coming from your phone versus the computer? But look at that gorgeousness. There's my flow chart in all its beauty. All its beauty. Yeah, yeah. And so there it is. And if you still don't like the way this looks, you double click it. You can still do some more editing action, cropping, turning, blah, blah, blah. I highly recommend using your phone. Clearly, it is the better method for taking a photo. However, use what you have. We all have computers. Boy, I hope that was useful information and not too obnoxiously boring. And yeah, make sure that that goes and stays in here because that's one of the things I'm going to want to see in your portfolio at the end of the 2 weeks that you have to turn it in. Might as well do it now. All right. Continue on with the agenda for today. I've added more things in there. Good luck. I'll see you soon.